Listen, man, listen. If you not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Show love. Like the video, man. Do all those nice things for me, you feel me? But today, we got a different type of video. This is very different. Kind of different. Something in the same lane. We got an interview from Elvis Presley, February 25th, 1970 in Houston, Texas. Now, if you don't know this, if it's your first time ever seeing my channel, bro, I'm a big fan of Elvis. I mean a big fan. I did like 10 reactions on Elvis. Elvis is that guy. He is that guy. He got all the honeys. He got all the dance moves. He can sing, you feel me? He had it all, you feel me? Everybody thought he was the man. He was the king, right? He was the king. And I've been wanting to come do this for a minute, but I forgot all about it. But this week, somebody came to me in the comments and was like, yo, go watch this interview. I was like, bro, I've been wanting to watch this interview for the longest. So here I am today to watch it with y'all, you feel me, and see what Elvis talking about. So let's check it out.
So I like it, boy. Heard of Las Vegas.
What made you decide to come to Texas?
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, I started out here in Texas. I think the first shows that I worked was down here, man, around Houston.
Remember what location you worked in Texas?
Well, I worked Houston. I worked Corpus Christi. Every little town here, Longview, man, you name it, I've been there. You know, really, I've been all over Texas.
What do you think of Texas?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Elvis, can you
Really
give
enjoy
us, I understand with all the big engagements like Las Vegas, etc., the reason why you selected the livestock show and rodeo this year?
Well, they asked me to do it, and I was anxious to do some live appearances. You know, it'd been a long time since I've been on stage in front of anybody live. And I was anxious to do some live appearances, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get in front of the people.
Have you ever seen the inside of the dome before?
Never have. It scares them. It's a big place, man, you know.
Bro, Elvis is cool as hell.
Past as a king of rock and roll. Do you think your style has changed now from the days that you were king, or do you consider that still your style?
Well, I think the overall thing has improved. The overall sound's improved, I mean. But I think it's according to the songs, you know. It's just according to the songs.
Is your stage presentation still the same way it was, or have you improved on that?
Well, I just do whatever I feel on stage, you know. As I always did that.
Bro, it's so crazy to see this interview. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's like, it feels more relatable when you watch an interview. It always feels like that. You know, when you watch somebody with a music video or a live performance or just listen to their music, they seem untouchable, you feel me? They seem like, you know, whatever. But I love watching people just sit down and talk because it feels more human-like. It feels more real, you know what I mean? I like this part, bro. I like this part right here.
Hope to.
He's still cool as hell.
I like to make better films than the kind I made before. Well, better than the ones I made before. You know. Excuse me, I can't take this fresh air, man. I'm used to the garbage can at the International Hotel, man. If I can't smell some garbage, I don't feel at home, man, I'll tell you.
Right.
Do you have any films in the making right now, or any plans?
No, there's nothing in, as far as I know of, is there, Colonel? Anything in the workings?
I can't commit myself.
An 8mm Walt Disney special we're doing next year, I think. I don't know.
We're shooting something now.
There's nothing as far as I know. No.
When you look at your opportunity to go and try to fill up the Astrodome.
Well, it'll be the type of stuff that I do. It's a mixture of things, you know. It's a little rock and a little country western flavor.
Essentially the same show you do at the International Hotel?
Yeah, it's the same type of thing. A lot of different type of songs. So I just hope I can put on a good show, mainly.
What happened to the Jordanaires?
I can't get them out of Nashville, man. They got stuck in Nashville, and you know, they make so much money, and they do so well in Nashville, you can't get them out of there. You know.
Do you have any thoughts about the rising interest in country music?
I think it's fantastic. You see, country music was always a part of the influence on my type of music anyway. It's a combination of country music and gospel and rhythm and blues all combined is what it really was.
Okay.
As a child, I was influenced by all of that.
Wow.
Do you consider yourself basically a country music singer then?
I would hate to say strictly country because of the fact that I liked all different types of music when I was a child. You know, of course, the Grand Ole Opry was the first thing I ever heard, probably. But I liked blues and I liked the gospel music, gospel quartets.
Oh, he's so open, bro.
You ever pull out any of those old records from the Sun label and listen to them at all?
They sound funny, boy. They got a lot of echo on them, man, I'll tell you. But that's what I mean. I think the overall sound has improved today, you know.
In other words, you are available to the public only in films.
Yeah.
For a long period of time.
Well, I think the most important thing is the inspiration that I got from a live audience. I was missing that.
Oh, okay.
Was it rough at the International? Was it a little bit of a strain on you for not being out front of the
It was always tough, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Like I know I'm going to enjoy it here because it's live audience and it makes a world of difference.
Let me ask you one thing. What's your father up to?
He's around here somewhere. Ask him. I don't know. Daddy, what are you up to?
Skip the runner,
Presley?
Presley?
Elvis,
Hold on. Like, I know people were saying that like Elvis did a lot of movies. I'm not sure if I ever seen Elvis in a movie. What is a good movie that Elvis was in that I should watch? Bro, like, I just thought about that. People, when I was doing the Elvis reactions, you feel me? A lot of people were saying, like, he left and did movies for a long time, you feel me? So, what is, like, Elvis' best movie that I should go check out, you feel me? I actually do want to go watch that. No lie.
I'd like to meet Mr. Elvis's father, Mr. Vernon Presley.
Could you come right in and sit down?
Vernon, don't sign nothing unless I check. I can't write. I never signed nothing.
It's just fresh air, man.
Elvis, there's quite an evidence of sartorial splendor. Does this indicate that the...
Well, what? What?
The attire is not one that we're familiar with seeing?
It's, it was taken from a karate suit. Just a regular karate type outfit. Are they coming to get me? Is that it?
I mean, does this indicate that with your type dress and everything now that you're changing a little bit of style, perhaps, in deference to what you did a few years ago?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I think that you'd have to see the show. You know, it's difficult to tell. I don't feel any different. You know. I don't think the dress has that much to do with it. I got the idea from a karate suit because I studied karate for a long time, and I had to make up a couple of suits like it.
What do you do for real?
Wow.
Karate. If you can relax doing this, I don't know. No, I read a lot and go horseback riding and stuff like that.
Do you still live principally in
Memphis. About half the time. Yeah, half the time. Half the time in L.A.
In the show you have planned for the Dome, do you plan any of the old songs, some of the first ones?
I'd like to, you know.
Any special ones?
Try to a couple of them. Just to see if they work.
We're really glad to have you down.
Thank you very much.
Wow, bro.
Elvis, let me pin this on. This is your official badge. And we got another one. Didn't want to put your name on. Not that people didn't know who you were, but we were afraid they'd be trying to take it off for a souvenir. We won't pin that on you. Mr. President, it's a real pleasure to have you down here with your son, too.
Thank you.
We think we're going to set all kinds of records down here.
I hope so. I hope I can give him a good show. That's the most important thing.
You will.
Bro, Elvis was the man.
If I can give him a good show, then I feel like I've done something.
You will.
What's the biggest live crowd you've ever performed for?
If I'm not mistaken, it was in Vancouver, Canada, wasn't it, Colonel?
Cotton Bowl.
In the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. It was about, 25,000, I guess, something like that.
Is Mr. Gracie
I
here?
They're great.
Bro, he's so open,
Starting our
bro.
livestock show.
Gentlemen,
One of
this
the
is
greatest.
Mr. Chris Caramanis, who was kind
sure,
enough
nice
to
to
bring
see you.
us down here
This is
to
Mr.
play.
Presley's son, Bear Gracie.
I think he deserves a little recognition.
Well, I think so. If it's the right type of song, I think so. It's the right type of material.
You made a couple of songs.
But yes, I have. I did like in the ghetto and.
In the ghetto. Oh my
I
goodness.
don't know. I wouldn't like to do all that type stuff, you know. Well, in other words, I would like for everything to be a message because I think that there's still entertainment to be, you know, considered.
Man, it's crazy as hell to watch Elvis in an interview. I love watching like old videos and old music videos, and I definitely like watching old interviews. I haven't watched that many, but I watched a lot of like history videos and stuff like that growing up. Bro, this right here is crazy to see. To see Elvis in just a regular interview element, you know what I mean? Not performing, not, you know, trying to get the ladies, you know what I mean? Not singing, just him talking, being himself, you know what I mean? That is crazy as hell. And that's why Elvis the King, you feel me? I'm a fan of Elvis. He's amazing. Amazing. And what he did, you feel me? Amazing. In the Ghetto is probably one of my favorite songs that I heard from Elvis, bro. No lie, it's a lot of them. But In the Ghetto is something special to me. No lie. But let me know if there's any more interviews that y'all want me to watch from older artists, from anybody. It don't matter, man. As long as it's a good video, I check it out. But, man, subscribe to the channel, show love to the channel, and I'm out.